Welcome to the proposed project of National Hydrocarbon Testing Laboratory Complex funded by the Department of Petroleum Resources, Nigeria. It is constructed on an average area of 80,000 square meters. The proposed referral laboratory will be developed as the prime reference lab of Nigeria and will operate under international standards and test methods. The proposed hydrocarbon testing laboratory will be a state-of-the-art, having the capability to test A to Z of hydrocarbon fluids and will cater to the testing and certification of all hydrocarbon fluids, petroleum samples, containers, etc. It will satisfy the testing requirements of all the hydrocarbons, fluids, petrol, lubricants, etc., and will also assist in the research and development of improved hydrocarbon products. It can be accessed by the consumers for their daily checks and the testing. The entire complex consists of 2 laboratory complexes. Laboratory Complex 1 consists of the testing facilities for petroleum products and environment monitoring. Laboratory Complex 2 is divided into 3 parts: material science testing, calibration and geology. Near the entrance, security rooms are constructed where 2 security guards shall be deployed. As we entered the complex, towards the left side is Laboratory Complex 1B, which has been designated as Environment Quality Monitoring Lab, which will be mainly used for testing the parameters like air, water, advanced facility for monitoring the environment parameters, microbiology and soil test lab. Laboratory Complex 1A is designated as Petroleum Quality Monitoring Lab, which shall be used for testing the quality of various petroleum products, including both solid as well as liquid samples. The complex will house a general lab, flashpoint and viscosity lab for day-to-day testing activities. The complex will also have advanced instrumentation labs for detecting trace amount of samples using advanced sophisticated instruments. Both the labs 1A and 1B will house admin department along with restrooms, inspection services, training halls, storage rooms and libraries. This complex will also cater to consultancy services. Lab Complex 1A and 1B are connected through an auditorium with a capacity of 400 persons on ground floor and a mini restaurant on first floor. Laboratory Complex 2 comprises of material science laboratories on ground floor and calibration and geological laboratories on the first floor. Material science laboratory will focus on the testing of metal products, polymer materials, etc. Calibration laboratory applies to production, manufacturing and quality control. Geological laboratory will comprise the study of solid earth, rocks of which it is composed, processes etc. Lab Complex 2 includes general warehouses, laboratory management and secretariat services, computer and reprographics services including a library on first floor. Second floor is reserved for future expansion. The laboratory management and secretariat services will house rooms for departmental heads of each laboratory, like finance, environmental quality monitoring, petroleum quality monitoring, geology, material science, meteorology, as well as the corresponding staff rooms. Behind Laboratory Complex 2, on the left side, a multi-purpose indoor sports hall is to be constructed. The residential area, including 2 BHK and 1 BHK flats, lawn tennis courts and 1 standard football field, shall be built behind Lab Complex 2. Towards the right side of the complex lies clubhouse with bar along with swimming pool services and petrol pump facility. Petrol pump and vehicle service station is constructed at the roadside, keeping in mind that it is adjacent to both the residential complex as well as all the laboratory complexes. Again, towards the right side of the entrance is the restaurant and the museum complex, which houses biological museums for showcasing artifacts, books, and equipments related to the petroleum exploration, organisms and natural objects. especially their origins, evolution and interrelationship. A bank is also provided with ATM service facility along with the dispensary, keeping the safety and health considerations of the general public in mind. An information center is located on the ground floor, where all the related information regarding the museums and the general laboratory will be available. Geological museum as well as restaurant for visitors is located on first floor. Geological museums will feature a collection of rare fossils, oils from Nigeria oil wells. Both the museums will exhibit petroleum heritage, including technological and environmental advancements, discoveries, products etc. The second floor of the museum can be dedicated for National Petroleum Conservation Mission for creating awareness on use and conservation of natural resources. This society will emphasize on petroleum and energy preservation techniques, including concepts, issues and problems which must be resolved and addressed. This awareness center will also organize awareness programs for energy and resource conservation in domestic as well as industrial sectors. Laboratory Complex 1 and museums is separated by a 12-meter wide road. Behind the museums lies helipad. On the left of the helipad lies the clinic and medical laboratory where all the facilities such as comprehensive diagnostic facility, X-ray facility, ultrasound, medical care, treatment, vaccination, screening, allied health services etc. will be provided. A 9-meter wide road runs across the entire complex. Sewerage, high-tension rooms, underground tanks, generator house are lined along the complex wall on the left side. Sewerage will lie adjacent to the road so that all the sludge flow and treatment does not hamper the entire complex by its odor. Also, the collection vehicle will not enter the main complex and hence, complex will not get dirty. Thank you. We would like to thank the management of the Department of Petroleum Resources and the Ministry of Petroleum for their vision of embarking on this value-adding project and also the opportunity they have given to Chibek Instruments Limited and all consultants who have worked in this project to make their own modest contribution to the project.